Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Woodmere State Revival. We are down here at the pool today, having a big family work weekend. Dad's manning the Kubota tractor, Chad's working on the light niche. I'm trying to get the skimmers formed up and ready to pour concrete around them. And we got a whole crew here knocking some stuff out. We're hoping to get a bunch of stuff done before the weather turns nasty later today. It was nice all week, and then of course chance of rain all day today and tomorrow. So that's the kind of stuff we got to deal with here in West Virginia. Let me show you where we're getting started, and then we're going to try to get some stuff knocked out. All right, so you saw in previous episodes where we got the skimmers plumbed, and you saw where we got the main beam cut out there so we could get the skimmer in, because these are larger than the ones that came out of it. And so I worked on that yesterday, got that shaped up nice and square. And then the skimmer is ready to get wired in place, and then we're going to pin some rebar into the sidewall of the pool and then start forming up around it to go ahead and pour concrete around it. It has to be poured one with the pool, just in case the pool moves up and down a little bit. The skimmer needs to move up and down with it. Otherwise you're going to end up with a leak. Chad's over here working on the other end of the pool. Barely see his head sticking up there. He's hanging out working on the light niche. See the old one there. He wrestled out the old wire there a minute ago. That was fun, wasn't it, Chad?
Oh yeah, it's a little dirty too.
A little nasty?
Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks for your help today.
Yeah, no problem. So we're hoping this connector is going to mate up to our existing conduit fitting, and then we can transition to plastic conduit and wire in your new low voltage LED lighting, right?
Yes, sir. That's the plan. Let's hope it fits.
Nope.
Too small?
Too small.
Fantastic. First one I bought was too big. That one's too small.
We may have to get creative. This end right here is just about the same size as the existing cable gland. So.
Ain't that something? I do have that larger metal one, so maybe we can make use of that instead. So we'll get this figured out. It's got to get a cable run all the way back to the pump house. There's going to be a low voltage transformer hanging on the wall over here, and that'll power the new LED lights, as Chad mentioned. One of the fancy lights that changes color and everything else. So we'll have that transformer in the pump house. Amber just got here with supplies. Hey, babe.
Hey.
How's it going? Awesome. Food and supplies. We appreciate that. And Dad's coming over with the first load of sand on the Kubota tractor. He's being extra careful because it is a little bit steep down in the front yard there. So he's taking his time going across here, making sure we don't flop the tractor over in the front yard. A little bit of an uneasy feeling when you're coming across on sidling ground like that, but Dad's taking his time and going real easy here. He knows exactly what he's doing. All right, first load of sand incoming. Get that dumped and get that spread in around the pipes. All right, even the boys are getting in on the action here. We got the wheelbarrow. Got some sand in it, got their shovels. We'll go over here and start filling in one of these ditches for us. All right. Good work, guys. So we're making good headway around the pool today, in spite of the rain. Chad got the conduit connection hooked up over on the other end of the pool there to the light niche, so we can go ahead and get the conduit run back to the pool house before we cover everything up. And Dad's been driving the tractor all morning, and you can see we got a lot of sand in the ditch already. Chad's getting that spread out. How's it going, bro?
Oh, doing good. Getting it padded around the pipe here.
Getting all that 2-inch PVC bedded in nicely. Got it cleared down to the other end of the pool here. You just stopped short of the skimmer. So I got to get that one wired in and ready to go. I've been working around this skimmer over here. We got the tie wires in place, holding the skimmer in the throat there. And we just got done drilling for the rebar. Got to put 4 pieces of rebar into the side of the pool. Used our hammer drill there, and that rebar will go in, and they get other rebar tied to it, and that'll form the framework for supporting that concrete that's going to get poured around that skimmer. We got it sitting in place. Now it's just a matter of getting all the rebar pegged in there. We're going to epoxy those in place and then get them all wired together. And once that's done, we'll be able to go ahead and build our wooden form to encase that sucker in concrete. Here comes Dad with another load of sand. He's been tramming the tractor back and forth all day now. One bucket at a time. Shoved in the hole, and supposed to pour the rain later today and into tomorrow. So all this sand ought to get well saturated and settled around all of our piping. Well, thankfully the weather has held off, and we've been making lots of progress. We got the entire main ditch full of sand. We left a gap here around the skimmer because we got to get the form made up. You can see the rebar that we got sticking out of the wall there. Those will get other rebar in the corner, then they'll get cross pieces, and then it'll all get tied together. And then we'll do a plywood form around it, and then we'll pour that thing solid full of concrete. And that will anchor everything down nicely right there around the skimmers on both sides. But you can see the main ditch totally full of sand, all the way back to the side of the pool house, all the way against the hillside there, all full of sand. We've made a lot of progress. Thankfully the pouring rain has held off. Yeah, once you get over here, we got a pretty good hole there, and then over to the corner, and then we've got to do the deep end side of the pool as well. Going pretty good, isn't it, Dad?
Absolutely.
Not bad. Thanks for all your shoveling today.
We're getting better as the day goes on.
Absolutely. We got less of it ahead of us now than we did when we started, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, hon. The boss is here. Everybody grab a shovel.
Better get back to work.
I know.
Like it down the ditch.
Wow.
Got a lot done.
Yes.
A
That's
lot
awesome.
done.
You guys do good work in my absence.
Well, thanks. We try.
pretty good work of that.
It's hard work.
It is hard work.
Well, that just about wraps up this episode of Woodmere State Revival. We've been down here all day. Went and got the tractor early this morning and had a huge pile of sand delivered on Thursday, 25 tons of river sand. And we've been working our tails off down here, getting that sand in the ditches all the way around the pool, bedding in our plumbing. We got to protect the plumbing because of the nature of PVC. You don't want rocks or other sharp objects sitting against it because it may move a little bit over time as the pumps kick off and on. And over time, that could wear a hole, or crack a pipe if it's sitting at a wrong angle or pressing against something hard like that. So we're bedding the pipes in with sand, protecting them from everything. And then that's going to get us ready for the contractor to come in and do all the concrete. So we're super excited about seeing that. But again, we made a ton of progress. Let me catch you guys up on what all we got accomplished today. All right, so looking at the pool house, you can see the ditch is gone and all the pipes are covered in a nice layer of sand. We're trying to put at least 6 to 8 inches above all the pipes just to protect everything. We got over to just about here where this vacuum line is sticking up. And we've got to go around the corner here and do the deep end, and then right over there by that skimmer. So we made a ton of progress today. For the last couple hours, we've been rolling wheelbarrows from over here up these walkboards and then dumping it over here. It's labor intensive, but we didn't really have any choice. Look at all these huge piles of dirt. There's not a real way to get the tractor up in here without moving a whole bunch of dirt and everything else. And we don't want to put pressure on the pipes or anything and take a chance on cracking something. So we've been doing it the manual way with the old trusty wheelbarrow. But again, we made a lot of progress around this side. We got the 8 pieces of rebar for the skimmers. We got those drilled into the side of the pool and put in with anchoring epoxy. So those things are solid. They are not going anywhere. We'll put some cross pieces on there, and then we'll also drive some pieces into the ground. And that will form a nice steel framework around our skimmers. Get them anchored in place so we can go ahead and pour concrete around those. And we got the whole shallow end done over here. And then, like I said, all the way down the far side here until you get to the skimmer. So big progress. So thank you guys for tuning in today, and I also want to thank my brother and my dad who pitched in today, and we're real troopers. They are worn out. We've been shoveling like crazy all day and hauling wheelbarrows of sand and everything else, so everybody's tired, so we're going to head for the house, get some dinner, put our feet up, and take a well-deserved rest. Be sure to hit that subscription button so you don't miss a single episode of Woodmere State Revival. Give us a like if you would, please. If you got any comments or questions, leave those down below. We're always happy to get those from our viewers. And as always, be sure to share the news about the channel. We got a lot of good stuff coming. We got to get this pool finished up. Contractors are almost done inside the house with everything that they had to tackle. That means we get to go inside and do all the fun stuff like hardwood floors, cabinets, tile, light fixtures, plumbing, you name it. So we're going to have a lot of fun coming up. So keep tuning in. We got lots more updates to come. See you guys again real soon. Thanks. Bye.